welcome back Romantic Home family, and welcome if you all are new. I am Olivia, Olivias Romantic Home, and in today's video I am so excited to share with you guys some DIY Dollar Tree fall decor crafts, as well as a fun and amazing and super delicious recipe. This is episode 4 in my huge I Love Fall series. I love to share with you guys how you can have a boutique gorgeous home on a budget. Now listen, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, it's totally free, and go back and check out the other videos in my I Love Fall series. We've been decorating my mantle, as well as so many fun fall crafts. I've also been trying to incorporate recipes and a devotional, so I hope you guys are here for it. And without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter paint, and let's get to crafting. For the first Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to make a super adorable pumpkin wreath. So you're going to need 2 of the pumpkin wreath forms from Dollar Tree, and whatever fabric you love, you're going to lay the fabric on top of the first pumpkin wreath and then lay the second pumpkin wreath on top of that. So you're basically just going to press your fabric in between those 2 wreath forms, and then I just trimmed mine out with about 1 inch or so left in the fabric. You guys could do a little bit more or a little bit less, but I wanted a little bit more because I can make mistakes sometimes. Then you want to grab some zip ties and zip tie your wreath form at the top, at the bottom, and then on the 2 sides. And we're going to hot glue the fabric in and around those little zip ties. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be really adorable. You're not going to be able to see them. Trim your zip ties off and then start hot gluing the fabric around the edges of the pumpkin wreath form. Super easy to do. You guys could even add an extra nautical rope step to this if you wanted to run nautical rope down the front of little pumpkin wire wreath forms. I didn't have any on hand, and I'm trying to keep things as budget friendly as possible for my fall decor, so I'm just rolling with what I have. But very carefully, again, just glue all that fabric in and around the base of that pumpkin wreath form, and that way you can't see any type of fabric. Another fun idea for this one is to add some fall foliage at the top. Is what I did. I added some cute little fall leaves, also from Dollar Tree. And then I dug into my craft stash and I used these pretty eucalyptus branches. I feel like this is something you would see in a high-end decor store for much more than about, $10. I think this is what it would probably cost to make. I also had some ribbon on hand, so I'm just going to make a quick little loopy bow. Take your ribbon, loop it over on itself 6 times, zip tie it in the center, and then you can just hot glue it to wherever you want to place your pretty little bow. You guys know I love big bows, and I cannot lie. I've had this ribbon forever. It was originally from Kirkland's, and magically I found it at one of the local thrift stores. You guys could also make this into a spooky, not so spooky Halloween pumpkin wreath too. That just dawned on me. If you had, maybe some orange or black ribbon, and then you wanted to just add in kind of like some little spooky spiders or bats or something, that would be fun to do. So I just went ahead and added my cute little bow, fluffied it up, and then bam, we have the most fabulous, gorgeous little pumpkin wreath form. Also, if you wanted to use orange fabric, it would make it look more pumpkin-y. Again, I didn't have any orange fabric on hand. I did have the black and white, and we're just going to use what we have. I'm going to hang it on my little pantry door, and how adorable is this? So fun, fabulous, and very budget friendly. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to make a high-end dupe of this super adorable table runner that I saw at TJ Maxx. You're going to need 4 Dollar Tree placemats, whatever size, color, pattern you want, and you're just going to hot glue them end to end. So when I hot glue my fabric pieces, I wash them in regular laundry, but then you don't want to dry them. You just want to lay it out to dry. I'm then going to take some of these Dollar Tree burlap leaves that I had left over from my pumpkin wreath form project, and I'm just going to hot glue them to the base of my little table runner. And this is going to make a really good sized table runner. And these little placemats were at Dollar Tree. I had them left over from another season or 2. So anyway, but you guys can get really creative with this. You could even cut out some fabric leaves and you could sew this whole project. I do not have a sewing machine, but I have a glue gun, so that's what we're working with. I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other end, and then we're going to have the most fabulous, adorable little table runner. This is going to be so super cute for fall. well. You guys could even interchange the ends and use Christmas trees. So that would be fun if you added Velcro instead of hot gluing them, and then use Christmas trees for the end. I added them to the center part of my table, and I just think I love the black and white mixed in with the white and pink. What do you guys think? I'm going to share the tutorial on that cute little floral very soon as well. Now for today's recipe, we're going to make a delicious creamy pesto chicken pasta bake. It went viral on TikTok and got 14 million views, and I know why, because it is so delicious. The recipe is going to be in the comment section, originally by Here's Your Bite. I'm going to make my own sun-dried tomatoes because I didn't have any, and I'm roasting those in the oven. And then I just cooked up some chicken, and then I've got my water boiling for my noodles. I'm going to saute half of an onion with about 6 to 8 cloves of garlic. I'm going to add a ton of garlic powder because I am a garlic girl. You can add the salt and pepper to taste, and you're just going to kind of brown your seasonings and your onions. And you can see I've got kind of like a little roux going. Then I'm going to add a teaspoon of paprika, which was a surprising spice for me. And then some oregano. I just seasoned with love. I decided I wanted a little bit more paprika. And then 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. You guys know it's getting good when you see that heavy whipping cream come out. You could substitute it and make it lighter with, a lower fat milk, but I had to go all in on this one, you guys. And then you're going to make 1 cup of cooked pasta, which was 4 cups of dry pasta for me. You can choose any pasta you want. You can use a cup of mozzarella, and then I seasoned with love with the Parmesan cheese. Again, the recipe is going to be in the comments section. And I'm going to add about 2 handfuls of spinach, mix that in, and then about a cup of cooked broccoli. You guys could sub out the spinach or broccoli, then go ahead and add in your pasta and give it a good mixy mix. And then for my sun-dried tomatoes, I baked them for an hour and a half at 250 degrees. And of course, they're not really sun-dried tomatoes, that's air quotes. And then about half a cup of pesto sauce. I found all the ingredients at Aldi's. I did, tweak the recipe just a little bit for the things that I actually had in my pantry and that I was able to find in my store. So then you're just going to add the entire thing to a casserole dish. Now, my daughter is vegetarian, so I'm not adding any chicken into this. I'm going to add the chicken to my serving individually. And then I just added some more mozzarella to the top, and then a nice little sprinkle of Parmesan cheese. You're going to bake that at 350. I baked mine for 10 minutes, and then I broiled it for about 4 to 5 minutes. Here is the cheesy goodness. Oh my gosh, the flavor on this is to die for. I know now why it is a viral recipe. Okay, official taste test time. I am so hungry. I have to get a bite of all of it with the broccoli and the chicken and the pasta and the sun-dried tomatoes. You guys, wow, this is so yum. Oh my goodness. Your family is going to go crazy over this. It is so delicious. And you guys can, play around with it and make it your own. Like, I left the chicken out because my daughter's vegetarian. I eat chicken. So look at this. Look at this cheesy pesto pasta goodness. Hands down, 10 out of 10. 11 out of 10. Oh my goodness, wow, yum. Okay, now that I have dinner made and plenty of leftovers, we're back to our crafting. We are going to make a really cute and easy little adorable Dollar Tree fall floral. You're going to take one of those Dollar Tree, just cute little fall boxes, and then I added styrofoam to the base. And then with these eucalyptus branches, I'm going to kind of pick them in at different heights. And then I'm also going to add in kind of a couple of little green ones because you're going to still see green in the fall time. I'm adding in some yellow florals because it's still early. Yellow is still popping. And there's a little yellow pumpkin at the base of this. I'm also adding in some pretty fall leaves to the back. I did this on a 3-point ratio where I had fall leaves to the back and then off to the side on either sides. So I hope you guys love this, and this is so easy to do. You guys make a quick little loopy bow, stack those loops. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you guys like the bow or no bow? I couldn't decide, but every time I ask you guys if I should do a bow and I leave a bow off, everybody votes bow. So I'm just adding in some of this little orange ribbon that I found at the thrift store. And here is our fabulous little fall floral. I think it came out so pretty. These would also be a great gift for your neighbor, your mom, your grandma, your little fall bestie, all the things. I hope you guys love it and try some of these DIYs. I hope you try that pasta bake because it is so delicious. And remember, you guys can leave things out that maybe your family, if your family doesn't like spinach, leave out the spinach. You know, you could add in things that you guys might like. I just felt like it was so good. My daughter tried it before she went off to work and she was in heaven, over the moon, in love with it. Here is Benji Bear. He was getting a little barky today. We've had just some dogs out in the front yard, and so he is on the lookout. Do you see him on his perch? He is the man. He is the king of the castle. He has to know everything, and he has to tell his mama everything that is going on outside. He wants to say hi to all his puppy dog kitty cat fans out there. I loved when you guys posted last Friday. I've been trying to do Fur Baby Friday when I remember, but you guys posted your fur babies and they were all so adorable. It made me feel so much closer to you guys, and you guys posted that in my Olivia's Romantic Home DIY Facebook group page. I love seeing all of your posts. Thank you guys so much for being brave and sharing your heart and your art and just being on there. And I'm not always able to get in there like a whole super ton, but I do try to daily check in and say hi, and comment as much as I can. And here is Benji Bear just hanging out in the front yard. He is still scared to take his normal walk, which just kills my heart. The fireworks got him so bad this year, and when I say they got him, they just really scared him. Here is my kitty cat Tinky. She is having a little snack out on the front with some fresh water. And Benji Bear, he just really doesn't want to walk still. He's just scared in the evening. He does better in the morning, but something about nighttime. I hope he gets over it. I really don't know what I'm going to do because I loved our evening walks. It also might be because it's hot out. That might be it too. But Benji Bear wants to say hi to all his puppy dog and kitty cat fans. And he still I looped him around the yard several times, so that's okay. And I got him out in the morning. This morning we played ball and he's been having lots of cuddles. So he's doing okay. He's just so scared of those fireworks. So anyway, we love you guys so much, and I hope you guys just have a gorgeous, blessed day. So thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafting and decorating adventure. It's such a true blessing and honor to have each and every one of you all here. For those of you all that have just clicked on this video, welcome. I'm Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home. I'm a DIY crafty mama. I have been on YouTube now for 7 seasons. So super excited to just continue to craft and decorate. I have a lot of my seasonal decor groupings and videos organized into playlists. You guys can go and binge watch my I Love Fall series from all of the last couple of years, and I share so many different decorating styles with you all to keep you guys inspired to craft and decorate. Remember, you guys can always change up whatever fabric color or ribbon color or floral color or paint color that I'm using to match your personal home decor. I know everybody has a different style and you want to celebrate and embrace your personal style. So if you guys are new here, welcome. I would love to have you all subscribe to my YouTube channel. Listen, it's free and it does help me out so much. I am a full-time content creator. Now I also have a pretty rockin' and rollin' Olivia's Romantic Home DIY Facebook page. You guys can pop over there, and I have a free group page where you guys can share photos of your home decor and DIY projects. And I just love to see what everybody's up to over in the group. It's just a fun place for us all to connect. Last Friday we all shared our fur babies. I love seeing you guys' fur babies. So just, you know, we're all crafty, decorating, we like to cook, we like to love on our families, and all of those fun things. I'm also getting ready for my future daughter-in-law's bridal shower. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I've started working on her like big decor piece. The theme is she's off the market, and of course I'm going to bring you guys along with me and share with you guys how I'm decorating and all the fun things. So stay tuned for that and all of the rest of my I Love Fall series. I also want to take you guys on a road trip and share with you guys, I guess there's a new thing called Summerween, and Walmart and Dollar General have put out pink pumpkins. It is almost like a pastel Easter crossover into Summerween. So that's a new thing. I didn't even know about it, but I've been seeing a ton of people post, so we're gonna go out and look for some of those goodies. But I love you guys to the moon and back. Now, I have to share this devotional with you guys, and I'm also going to be announcing my new giveaway, and I apologize I did not announce it last week. The week just got away from me. So anyway, I'm also still waiting for one of my winners from the last giveaway to email me their shipping address. So you guys check my socials for that. Okay, so Our last devotional was about brokenness, and I feel like it really, really spoke to my heart. This one is called It's Not the End. Though you may be tempted to believe it, this is not the end. Your heartache and hard times are not without purpose. Everything I allow for is your good. Everything I allow is for your good. I know it's hard to trust me on that. Though you find yourself in a pit of destruction, I've promised to bring you out. Know that I will do whatever it is necessary to set you free from the bondage of despair that consumes you. Though you might be tempted to act with your own resources, your best course of action is to run to me. Turn completely to me and rely on me for your every need. I always have your best interest in mind. That's my little puppy dog, Benji Bear. He saw one of his friends out the front window, so I let him go into the backyard. It says, I only ask that you turn your worry into worship and beckon me through praise and prayer. Trust that I will do exactly what is necessary to fully heal your broken heart and bring joy out of your pain. There is no fear wasted or unnoticed. I collect each one, and in due time I will bring beauty from the ashes of your failed expectations of life. Though you're weary and losing hope now, I am working all things together for good. And when I have, you'll be firm in faith, lacking nothing. He brought me up out of the pit of destruction, out of the miry clay, and he set my feet upon a rock, making my footsteps firm. And that's Psalm 42. If you guys are going through something tough, God has got you. I'm a full-on testimony to that. I have walked through some quicksand the last couple of years, some rough, tough waters. And you know what? I just kept going. It wasn't always easy. I didn't always say and do the right thing. I can be honest with you on that. It took a lot for me to learn how to forgive. And forgiveness is probably the biggest healing tool you can ever have. You also have to forgive yourself, okay? Because we all hurt people. And all we can do is do better with the knowledge that we have as we go along in this life journey. So if you guys need prayer, drop those prayer requests down below. I want you to know I love you and I'm so thankful for you. My little puppy dog now wants to come back in, so I'm gonna go get Benji Bear. Thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna hug all of your hearts so tight. Oh, big hug. I'm going to wish you a gorgeous, fabulous, blessed day. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Keep going. I can't wait for more fun videos with you all. Thank you for all of your posts in my Facebook group page. Thank you for just being part of this community, because without you guys here commenting and sharing and loving on me and encouraging me to keep going and one another, we wouldn't be here. It's just a community. It's just a hub of people that love to craft and decorate, that are hopeful romantics. So all the fun things. Okay, I love you guys. Until our next video, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye.